the defamation, generally speaking, comes in two forms: slander or libel. One's a spoken word and one's a written word. And I think a little bit of both happened here with Rudy. Bringing in Dominion and very dubious claims that Dominion was somehow owned by a shell company, Venezuelan shell company, and had ties to their, dead dictator Chavez, and that it actually was designed to flip the Trump votes to Biden. And this was a dubious claim that was made over and over and over again. And many judges gave Mr. Giuliani and Ms. Powell and others the opportunity to put these claims in lawsuits, in legal pleadings. Now, in federal court, when an attorney like myself puts a filing into a case, whether it's a pleading or a declaration or anything else, I'm asserting that I have good faith belief that that information is true. And if it's not, then I could be in trouble. And I will note that those Dominion claims did not make it into a single lawsuit. My initial instinct when I read the complaint was that, I don't like lawyers getting sued for representing their clients,
right,
regardless of who their clients are. We have to be able to do our jobs. And sometimes that means going in front of a mic and fleshing out facts that we don't have all the information on yet, right?
Right.
And so I immediately thought, well, Giuliani's going to be protected by the litigation privilege here, because that's what he was doing. But when you kind of do a deeper dive into it, it looks more like that this was a business venture for Rudy Giuliani that had nothing to do with the practice of law. When you look at his podcast, for instance, he's advertising all sorts of products on it. He's making money talking about Dominion. Add Rudy in the code box to get your discount. None of these claims made it into lawsuits, and none of these claims were involved with discussing any lawsuits. They were only being discussed in manners to gin up people and get them excited, which kind of culminated in January 6th when he brought it up again at that rally that fired up people even more.
Right.
And so I am beginning to back off my initial instinct that we need to be protected by litigation privilege. Now,
I sensed that. I did sense that, so yes.
But now I also wonder, and I think a lot of us, I'll confess I'm a former Republican, and I think a lot of us, whether they were former Republicans or just grown folks during 9/11, we have a complicated relationship with the mayor, right?
Right.
And I, really don't like what I've seen recently, and I feel like that there might be something with his mental health. If he believes these claims to be true, and they're as far-fetched as they sound, he might have other defenses to defamation, because you have to have intent to defame. And so if he believes these claims to be true, that Dominion was switching the votes, then I don't know that Rudy had the necessary intents